Coming into your YouTube airwaves, I'm Vaughn, the Statman, and welcome to the Stat Room. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Vaughn the Statman. You can follow me on Twitter at VonnTheStatman. And guys, check out my website, VonnTheStatman.com. All right, guys, so last night I gave you two prize picks. I gave you DiVincenzo, and I said he would go over 33 fantasy points. That was a hit. I gave you Fandue from Utah, that he would go over 16 fantasy points, and that was a hit. Guys, the key to when you're playing prize picks is to only pick two. All right, guys, so without wasting any more of you guys' time, let's break down this 9-game slate. So before I begin this video, guys, please hit that like button. Please subscribe to my channel and also leave a comment, guys. Thank you. Let's get into it. All right, so yesterday's prize picks was a success. I gave you Fandue from Utah. He went over 16 fantasy points. And I gave you DiVincenzo, who put up 60. So, of course, he went over 33 fantasy points. Today, we're taking Kawhi Leonard to give you more than 3.5 assists. And we're going to take Trey Jones to make at least one 3-point shot. All right, guys, let's break down this 9-game slate. All right, guys, so on this slate, guys, I recommend if you're tired of losing on Fandue, guys, stop playing unlimited entry GPPs. You have about a 4% chance to even double your money in a contest where people can put 150 lineups in, because now AI is involved. See, back in 2017 when I first started, it was easier to cash because there wasn't any AI. Now AI is getting involved. If you give AI the chance to create you 150 lineups, you're going to have one or two that does well. So guys, listen to what I'm saying. Play 10-man contest that you create. Create your 10-man contest right now and put where the top 3 players get a prize. Guys, I'm killing in these. I'm going to show my score at the end of this video if you want to see what I did in my 10-man contest. All right, so let's get right into it, guys. Let's break it down real quick, guys. I'm not going to take a long time. LA Clippers at Washington. James Harden said during the trade that once they figured it out, it will be a problem. It's a problem, ladies and gentlemen. Clippers are killing people. And I'm going to stack 4 of them against the Wizards because they're one of the worst defensive teams in the league. Detroit at Cleveland. I don't want any exposure to this game unless you're going to go for somebody from Cleveland that's under 7,000 because they're going to beat Detroit by at least 25 points. Chicago's on the second night of a back-to-back to Charlotte. I do like a couple players in Charlotte. I like Bridges. I think Bridges can get you 40 points, but he's 8'5" now. So if he doesn't get you 45, then he doesn't help. So I wouldn't play a guy who typically gets 37 to 38 that's at 8'5". You can get far better value. So if you're going to pick somebody from Charlotte, go for the guys that's like 5'5", because they can't really hurt you. If they get 20 or 18, doesn't really hurt you. But if a guy at 8'5" gets you 30, you're in trouble. Next, Sacramento at Miami. This is going to be a great game, guys. Sacramento just runs up and down the court. They don't really play defense. Miami is a defensive team, but they have been playing with more pace. This game could be this is a game that could actually go into overtime, because I can see Sacramento, they don't have any advantages in this game. They do have the advantage at the point guard position, but I don't think Bam Adebayo is going to give too much leeway to Sabonis. I love Jimmy Butler to get 50 in this matchup, because who's going to guard him? There's no one to guard him. You can put Keegan Murray on Jimmy Butler, and Butler is now starting to get assists. And I like the new point guard they picked up. I think he's going to have his coming out party today. Scary Terry, I think he's going to have his coming out party today. Denver at OKC is a game that you could stack this entire game because it's going to be competitive. I don't like Denver's role players on the road if their name is not Pope. I don't like Gordon. He's too inconsistent on the road. And I don't like Porter. He's too inconsistent. You can play Jokic on the road, and you can play Shai Gilgeous and Murray. Next, you got New Orleans at Houston. This is going to be an interesting game, guys. You have a lot of guys in here that I like, but this is another game where guys are expensive. But you can stack this game. I absolutely love both point guards in this matchup. I think both point guards can go over 40 fantasy points. I think Sagoon can get 50 in this matchup. And Brandon Ingram, I'm hot and cold with Brandon Ingram. I got to break it down more to see, go look at some film and how he plays against Houston before I would decide on him. Next, you got Orlando at San Antonio, guys. Stack Orlando. I'm just telling you, stack Orlando. Or Banchero is if I'm going to pick somebody at 8'5", I'm going to go Banchero because I believe he can get 60 in this matchup. Next, you got Dallas at Minnesota. I don't really like Dallas in this matchup. If Kyrie Irving doesn't play, then Dallas has 3 players that are under 5,500. And guys, I'll take a chance on any starter that's 4-6 because I don't care if he gets me 17, 18 points. He don't hurt, but what if he gets 30? So look at some of Dallas low-tier players. Next, you got Phoenix at Brooklyn. Love this game. I think I'm going to stack the Phoenix, Brooklyn, and the Clipper, Washington Wizard game. Those are the only 2 games I'm going to mess with. I'm not even messing with no other games. I can get value in both. I can get stars in both. And I believe that both of these games could break the slate. All right, guys, so let's break it down. So remember I told you guys I'm stacking the Clippers. So I love Harden, but I don't think Harden gets to 40 fantasy points against the Wizards because I don't really think that he'll play in the fourth quarter. And I think Harden's going to end up with about 35 fantasy points. I'm going to stack Russell Westbrook. I think he plays the majority of the fourth quarter. I think Westbrook goes for 40 fantasy points. I'm going with my man PG-13, who was my second favorite player in the league. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard are my 2 favorite players, and I love Kawhi when he was with San Antonio, and I love Paul George when he was with Indiana. And when they went to the same team, I'm like, I got to be a Clipper fan because these are my 2 favorite players. Paul George has been off. They're going to get Paul George involved. If he's 8-1, I can see Paul George putting up 50 fantasy points in this matchup. Next, guys, I am going to give you Tice. I think Tice is going to play the whole fourth quarter. And then I'm going to give you their center, Plumlee. So these are the players that I'm getting from this game, guys. Now, the boomstick player of the night will be none other than Devin Booker. This is a matchup of a team. Brooklyn doesn't play any defense. I believe Devin Booker is going to put up 60 fantasy points. He's going to put up at least 50. But in this matchup, who's going to guard him? Who are you going to put on him? You're going to put Bridges on him? He'll kill Bridges all day. Bridges is a solid defender, but Bridges is more concerned with offense. So he just keeps a guy in front of him and just make you shoot a difficult shot. But Booker's going to get whatever he wants. He's going to get assists. He's going to get points. I think he gets 35 real points. This is a game where he could get 50, guys. So that's it, guys. I'm going with Plumlee, Tice, Booker, George, Westbrook. Guys, you have $6,500 to complete the rest of your lineup. You can actually put another star in this lineup and still would have $5,500 to complete your lineup. So that's it, guys. So, guys, I am on to break down the rest of the slate. If you stay tuned, I'll show you what my 10-man contest did. So, guys, don't forget to win-win. That means give people what they want so you get what you want. And, guys, don't forget to think and ink. That means write it down so that way it can come true. Love you guys. Good hunting on this nice slate. As you can see, I am V8 Sports, and you can see that I went first place 361. So, guys, play the 10-man contest if you're trying to win you some money. If you made it this far, don't forget to subscribe and like the video and also leave a comment. Thank you, guys. Again, love you guys.